Hello, welcome to round one. We won the die roll. We keep winning die rolls, so really hard to complain here. And this hand... Whoa, opponent's like crazy. You too! A lot of caps. Jeez. Any land in this hand goes from good to great. And by good to great, I mean it goes from terrible to playable. But that's super greedy. Well, it's better than this hand. I gotta keep this one though. Ugh. It wasn't even my mana, it was just not having lands in my hand. I'm playing 17 in the deck. Okay. Alright, one more land and we're okay. I also just realized that we have both Wildfire and Destructive Force in our hand. Oh my god. Well, if my opponent's playing creatures, this is good. But, land. Okay. We're still in this game, I think. I probably just want a Chromatic Lantern. I need to see what I'm drawing next. And I might just ramp out to a really fast Wildfire if I hit land this turn. Then I can Compulsive Research, discarding one of these. And if my opponent doesn't play any Planeswalkers, right, like they just play creatures, then I think we're pretty good. Just a creature. This looks like Nissa. My worst nightmare. The card's so broken. Yep, you got a profit. This is a mold of 5 with 2 terrible cards in hand though. Okay. I'm gonna lead with Compulsive. That just digs me deeper. 2 cards. Those will be... I don't think I can afford to cast Anguished Unmaking. And Destructive Force is terrible. But I will Night's Whisper. We have undone the mulligan. Okay, let's see. I think we're just dead though. If this is any like Thragtusk or something, we're just dead. Okay, strange. So we can Maelstrom Pulse like a Primeval Titan if they have it. God, if we draw a land, this is gonna be so good. My opponent will have no permanence. I mean, I'll just have a Chromatic Lantern, but... land off the top. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's not 8. So we're not just dead. So I can set up Coalition Relic into Maelstrom Pulse the Prophet. Maybe Electrolyze is just better though. Yeah, we're gonna go to second main, I think. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna keep up Electrolyze, I think. What is this? Hornet Queen. I think we're just dead. That's 6 power in the air. I can kill Cobra and this guy, 679. Yeah, we're just dead. We were actually very close. If we had drawn any land, I guess they could have... No, they couldn't have even floated mana. Yeah, any land would have been so good there. Yep. Okay, I like this game plan though. Our deck is fine. Putting in Blastfire, or Blasphemous Act, Whip Flare. This card. Taking out... I don't really like Anguished Unmaking. Metamorph's pretty mediocre, I think. Actually, probably better than a Mind Control though. I'm gonna steal like, what, a little Mana Dork? Metamorph at least gets the enter the battlefield effect. And Censor's pretty bad against them. But the rest of the deck I like. Yep, playing first. Scryland and Maelstrom Pulse. Playable enough for me. Hornet Queen with Flash would be so sweet. So let's not mold a 5 this time. Island. Or a Coalition Relic, not that card. Card's cool and all, but not with this hand. Oh right, I put a stop on their upkeep for some odd reason. No place. Come on. Yes. Island? Okay. I think it's worth having Negate up. I don't know what they might have, but we can counter like a Rampant Growth or something. Can't kill that. Or counter that. I like Whip Flare a lot. Overgrown Tomb, sure. I guess we can't even play a Johnny yet. This man is terrible. I'm actually going to negate that. Just preventing them from ramping as much as possible. Lotus Cobra's fine. Play another creature with 2 toughness. Or less. Yeah. Okay. We can work with this. So we can Whip Flare, or we can just a Johnny. I kind of like Whip Flare though. Yeah, it just kills both guys. Sulfur Spring sets up for a Johnny. And we have Maelstrom Pulse up to deal with any bigger threats they might play. Sure. I think I would have rather negated that. But it's not the end of the world. A Johnny stops them from getting... They got 2 forests? Okay, I can cut them off blue. Unless they have Spell Pierce. But... not afraid of that. White. Red. Okay, you don't get double blue. And actually we can Cyclonic Rift pretty soon. That's at 7 mana, we have 5. We're like a Gilded Lotus or a Coalition Relic away. Okay, that's kind of annoying. They can get back... cultivate maybe? At the very least we can kill it with a Johnny. Or we can just keep tapping down islands and electrolyze it. Sure. Okay. They're really just ramping up here. So my guess is they have a big creature to play. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I can keep that tapped with the Johnny, so that seems weird. Yeah, so Johnny taps this. Electrolyze your Den Protector. Wildfire's good. If I can get through this turn, if they just play like a Hornet Queen or something. Just a creature. Hornet Queen, come on. Yes, okay, we can Wildfire now. Ooh, it's gonna be brutal. Or we can Blasphemous Act. Wildfire puts them down to 1 land, 1 card in hand. I kind of want to save that. We're just going to Blasphemous Act. Red, black. How much does it cost? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 79, so it costs 3. You can tap like this. Johnny keeps Utopia Sprawl tapped. Now they have 1 card in hand. And I'm using Wildfire just as a way to kill more creatures, but I'm like 1 turn away from a Johnny ulting. Sure. Sure. Yep. Return all non-land permanents to their owner's hands. Means they can Utopia Sprawl again. So we can Johnny tap down Westvale Abbey. Do I want a Wildfire or a Johnny Ultimate? Wildfire leaves them with almost nothing. And it's sweet. 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to keep Temple of Triumph, Overgrown Tomb. I can play an island. Yeah. Sacrifice 4. So sack you, 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 and you. That doesn't untap. Alright, Cyclonic Rift and a Johnny's Ultimate incoming. That doesn't untap. Steam Vents tapped is fine. We could Cyclonic Rift any like hasty threats they might play on a Johnny. Ooh, Knight's Whisper is really good. And it's good. Guess I might as well ultimate now. Got a Johnny down to 1. Going for the flawless victory here. I like both. Play this tapped. This doesn't untap. Pass turn. We can flashback Wildfire again. Okay, Johnny taps you. We can Jace. Play a land, pass turn. Ooh, I really like Oracle here. Oracle. Ooh, Shelduck Isle's sweet too. Probably just a Metamorph. I like Karn. We can draw Karn. I don't really need Cyclonic Rift anymore. Okay. They figured out they were dead. Sideboarding. I'm really set up well to beat them, I think. They just have a lot of little mana dorks. And I have a lot of mass removal effects. We wiped all their lands twice. Maybe Negate's not that good against them. But nothing else really is. You know, Negate can stop like a Cultivate or something. So I think I'm just going to take that. Oh, they're sideboarding pretty heavily because Whip Flare, Blasphemous Act, Wildfire, and Destructive Force all destroy them. It's sad that they get to find this out. But it's good because my deck is sweet. So, pretty good, pretty good. Alright, let's do this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No dork? They always have the turn 1 ramp. I'm just gonna leave a Shelduck Isle. Destructive Force seems like it might be necessary. I would like to draw all of these though. But doing that at instant speed is going to be sweet. Man, I really want black mana. Steam Vent seems more... Actually, no, Stomping Ground. Not going to pay mana this time, or pay life. Black mana is so important right now. What are they doing? Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna play Island untapped. I can electrolyze whatever they play. Or if it's a Prophet, we can Rift it. Whisperwood. Turn off auto yields. I'm just gonna bounce that to their hand, I think. Buys me a whole turn. Land off the top. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go island, oracle, lands on top, please. 2 lands. Yep. Negate's pretty good. Yeah, so now if they want to tap out for Whisperwood, that's fine with me. We still need to find black mana. Lands on top. Not the end of the world. I guess I can electrolyze the token. And the only other green play I have, red, blue, that kill you. Oh, I should have hit the Whisperwood actually. That was bad. Don't need that tapped. Attack for 2. Let's see if they paid attention to what was on my library. Okay. So they can get some dudes. Man, I should have electrolyzed the Whisperwood. Then I could have whip flared everything. We're 1 black man away from doing a lot of stuff, though. Yep. Yeah, I'll take 4. Okay, so we have to play this. I can Knight's Whisper. No lands still, jeez. So I can whip flare if they want. They can get 2 dudes. That seems okay. Actually, I like having my oracle. We're just gonna pass turn. Can't believe I didn't hit any lands. So we need to kill Whisperwood so that we can Destructive Force. Off of our Shelldock Isle. Yep. Six mana. Consecrated Sphinx, okay. So what's my plan for next turn? I can... This Whisperwood's really putting a problem, or really causing a problem. I think I'm taking 3, because I need to hit lands off this Oracle. Sure. Yep. but I want them drawing 2 cards. So we can 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think killing all my lands is that good for me. We can bounce the Whisperwood, Whip Flare, but they still will have a Consecrated Sphinx. Or we can bounce the Consecrated Sphinx. I think bouncing the Sphinx is better. It uses their mana so wastes their mana so well. We really needed a land on top. So I think Whip Flare is still a good play. God, why can't I hit any lands? Yeah, I still have to Whip Flare. What is happening? Okay. Really? Okay. So they traded that guy for 2 manifests? That seems okay. Man, if they play a card draw spell... Shelduck Isle... Yeah, I can Shelduck Isle and then a Johnny next turn. God, I really needed to hit lands. Yeah, that card's fine. I take 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Nicol Bolasing the Sphinx doesn't do anything. I can cast Thragtusk and Shelduck at instant speed. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I just have to Ajani though. 3, 4. So we have a Johnny. We can play this, and I guess it doesn't matter what card I keep. Would have been so much better if I could have done this last turn. Sack 5 lands. So I'm just going to keep Stomping Ground, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's just so likely that we hit land drops. We're like halfway through our deck. Haven't even drawn any lands. I know my opponent is going to hit lands too. But I think this is like our only out really. They'll be down to just Utopia Sprawl, though. This card's really backbreaking. I don't know what the thought process is, though, right? You're losing all your lands, just keep the one that taps for 2 mana. Yeah, so now we kill the Sphinx. And we need to hit a land and then we're in business. Land. Okay. Johnny still dies. Forest. I don't really want to discard land, so I'm just going to read the bones. Karn's too far away, but I like Island. Okay, so Johnny dies. What? And you have a dork? Come on. But we have Thragtusk. So we can play Compulsive. Discarding Godless Shrine, I think. Temple of Triumph. I like that a lot. Next turn I can Coalition Relic into Thrag... Or next turn I just have to play Thragtusk. Not a Prophet. Please don't be Prophet of Krufix. Okay. No more lands? Okay. I can work with this. I could definitely work with this. Thragtusk should keep me alive for a minute. So my opponent has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 power. I'm at 7 life. So I can go Coalition Relic, Star Compass. Set up for Wildfire next turn, or I can just slam a Thragtusk. But then I'm Wildfiring, hoping to draw lands again. Oh. It's gotta be Relic Star Compass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage is the most they can do. Yeah. And let's see, Coalition Relic plus Lantern. I think that should be good enough. And I can charge it end of turn. But I think holding up Negate's pretty important. Because a Planeswalker here is backbreaking. Okay. Profit on top. Okay, I need to take note of that. Yep. Negate? You don't have double green. Because you used double green for Droga. Wall of Roots is fine. 2 life. Charge this. Okay, remove a charge counter for red. Four, 5, 6. No board. And I know they're not drawing land. Oh, they have a wall of roots? Oh, come on. So we can go swamp, star, compass, still holding up negate, and the nickel bullet should clean up the rest of this game. Or Thragtusk. Oh, that card's gonna be very good. If they can hit an island off the top. Charge you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's Nicol Bolas. I guess red doesn't really matter. Black, blue. I think I'm just gonna get rid of the cards in their hand. I know they're all spells. So Shelduck Isle better not be a hasty creature. Okay. So they hit the temple, but now they have no cards in hand, so they're down to just whatever Shelduck Isle is. And next turn we can Jace wipe the board. I guess I'll get Thragtusk in case it's like a Crater Hoof. 4, 5 for you. Yeah, I don't think I need a Jace. With negate up, I think we're doing pretty fine. I could just Jace next turn. They have no cards in hand. You need a blue. Oh, sure. I think I'm just gonna deck my opponent here. I'll take a Lotus Cobra. Play land. Add blue. I guess red. We can just wipe the board again. That seems fine to me. Then we can have Jace and negate. So Jace can wipe away the rest of the board. Then Nicol Bolas is lethal. So Jace draws a card. This Discard that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can play land. Jason's gonna Wildfire. How many times can we cast Wildfire? No lands. Tooth and nail negate. One, 2, 3, 4. So Nickel Bolas plus. Hopefully that just exiles his library. No, not gonna cast that. Nickel Bolas plus. Chase plus. Got it. I almost got the flawless victory. Got him. Oh, I love this deck so much. Alright, see you guys in round 2.